Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Brewster. You guys know you can follow me on IG at msatldoll. You can also follow me on the Post Up News. That's DAPOST Up News. And I am in the building with a family friend. This is my cousin right here. We're doing cookouts in the summer. And here with super producer turned music artist. Like, I think he done played on TV a little bit when I Googled him. I found out some stuff, James Worthy, what's up?
What's up, mama? How you doing?
Good. Nice to see you again. So,
Definitely.
well, I'm just going to get right into this with you because I did not get a chance. So, James had an EP release party. What was that, like a month ago? Has it been a month already?
Month of some change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Leisure.
Didn't
get a chance to catch up with you that night because you know what?
I know.
I did not have these bum mics that I got now.
I know. So you got the whole setup now.
Now,
like,
if I would have had
now
these
when
mics,
was this at
we
the
would have.
party?
Listen, you had some of everybody there. You had old school, new school.
Yeah,
What
it was dope.
with that?
It was dope. I mean, the project has a mixture of both and some other things. So just wanted to, have different vibes in there. Just people having a good time. Dope energy.
You know what the crazy part was? Like, so you're transitioning. You're used to being behind the booth because you're a producer, Let me just congratulate you on Icon being in Creed too, right?
Oh, yeah, that was dope.
Did you even know that it was going to be in there?
Not at all. I never really know what gets licensed until somebody tells me or I just see it pop up one day. I'd be like, watching a movie, I'd be like, oh, I remember when I did that.
What was that like working with Will and Jaden?
It was interesting. Like, Jaden is he's a really eclectic, smart young guy. Not the typical rapper. He really has a lot of substances in what he says. So it was just really it wasn't a challenge or anything. It was really just kind of straight to the point, honestly. But it was really dope what he did with it because I didn't expect it.
Yeah, I see how.
And a lot of people don't expect it either.
He's just sitting here so humble. Like, he's just so humble. I literally got pushed out the way for James one day. We did an award show, and I'm standing there talking to James, and we just, and I just heard from the right side of the room, hey, move out the way, it's James Worthy. I was like, what? What is that like for you?
Like, I'm pretty sure you know by now that I'm not really a cocky person. I'm not a really self-centered person. Like, I'll just kind of treat everybody the same, with love, respect. I'm not really into the whole fame thing and, you got to be bigger than who you are type of thing, or you got to treat people a certain way. Like, I'm just cool. I got a certain status and a certain amount of, fame or celebrity is what people will say. But I don't really look at it like that. I just be like, I do what I love to do. I'm happy that people enjoy it, and we just keep it going.
Now, what made you want to transition? I honestly thought when Blue Leisure came out, I was like, this is going to be an easy project for James because he's going to produce it and da-da-da-da-da. But then when we were at your event, your producer actually walked up and he introduced himself.
Yeah.
So what was it like for you transitioning from being a producer to being an artist? What kind of made you decide that was something you wanted to get involved in?
Well, I always wanted to do artistry for a long time. But I believe timing is everything. So if I would have done this like maybe 3-4 years ago, it wouldn't have been the right time. It wouldn't have been just the right moment for me because, you got to get your foot in the door in certain things for you to set up for the next thing. So I had to make sure that I made certain relationships, made sure that I got certain things under my belt as far as catalog and resume things. All that stuff plays a part. So I thought now it's the perfect time because I've done a lot in my career thus far. I've made a lot of success with it, and now it's just for me to not only step out on faith, but now is the time for people to really recognize, like, okay, now we're taking things a whole other level. And even with this project, it took me 1.5 years to make this project, but for good reason. Like, I'm a perfectionist, so like when I make stuff, I'll probably scrap it and do something else, or I'm mixing the record 5-10 times, or I'm mixing this, mixing that a certain way. Like, there's so many different things. So with this project, it was exactly that.
And I am very excited for you because we actually, when you sent me the whole album, and it was dope.
Thank you.
You know, of course, we heard it at the listening party, and they ran it back, and me and my husband, we were talking about it, and it was kind of like, there is literally not one bad song on the whole thing.
Wow.
Like,
I appreciate that.
One. I mean, we should have expected this from a guy that's a producer, right? Like, you got an ear for it.
But honestly, you know, like, sometimes they hit or miss. Like, it's people that, you know, have been producers before turned artists that, you know, you probably wouldn't say the whole album is good or the whole project. So sometimes you just don't know. Like, you know, everybody got their favorites and, you know, whatever. But I mean, I appreciate you saying that, because that really means a lot. But, you know, for me, I just look at it differently because I put a whole lot of work into it. You know, it's a concept project. You know, there's a science behind the project as well. There's even a meaning behind the name of the project. You know what I mean? I really took that serious.
What's your favorite track from Blue Leisure?
That's the famous question right now, and I never really can answer it, like, because there's a lot of them. You know what I mean? They're all like my babies. You know what I mean? But if I really had to choose, I'd probably say Glow.
We like Glow.
Yeah, actually, the video is coming real soon. It's a
exciting.
movie.
Wait a minute.
It's a movie.
I didn't get no call about no video, James. Like, wait.
Well,
what had happened?
What had happened was this is a concept video, meaning that it's setting up for the next video, which means that I'm going to have cameos from each and every one of y'all in that video. Okay. So, yeah, you'll be getting the call for that.
You know, okay. So we talk a lot. Like, James and I, we actually talk a lot on Facebook or whatever, and we have these heart to hearts. You know,
I be seeing you on live. Like,
right here.
I don't like what he did, what she did. You know, I'm doing my daily wrap up while I'm going home.
That's true. I do that. Yeah, I do that.
I'll be rolling.
So we've talked, you know, you mentioned that. So in some of my live videos or whatever, I have talked about friendships.
Right.
And when you're transitioning to this different stage in your life. So have you, and I know that you have, but I got to ask, have you had people change towards you during this transition?
Absolutely. I mean, it's really overwhelming, actually. Like, sometimes, you know, when you're I guess you're like in a bubble sometimes, like and what I mean by that is, like, of course I'm coming from behind the scenes, right? So production, writing, engineering, blah blah blah. So that could be considered a bubble. So you're not in the public eye that much, you're not in front of the camera that much, blah blah blah. So you kind of can stay hidden a little bit, right? So as soon as I came out to the forefront, it was almost like what's the right word? It just spiraled into something bigger so fast. Like, the minute I dropped my first 2 singles, the attention was on me really fast. The minute I dropped the project, it was even more. So with that caused more people to envy and be jealous and hate and do all these other things. And I'm like, I really don't understand it, even though I kind of do, but I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't hate on other people. I don't talk about other people. You never see me out talking about people or in the blogs talking about somebody, even though I could, because I got some tea. You know what I mean?
We finding out about tea all day today.
Right. But, you know, that's just not me. You know, like, I stay in my lane.
I mean, I guess it probably doesn't help. James probably don't think I remember this, but I do, because he tagged me. So it probably doesn't help when you got people like Quavo making songs talking about she James worthy, right?
I mean, you know, shout out to Quavo, you know.
Yeah. You a hashtag.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what? Even besides that, like, we in the entertainment business, let alone music business, and everybody has an opinion, right? Everybody has something to say. Everybody's not gonna like everything that you do, but, you know, you just gotta live with it. You just gotta take it. You know, like everything's not gonna be perfect. Like I said, I deal with my fair share of hate, envy from people, whatever the case is. But I never let it phase me because I know who I am as a person, and I know who I am as the entity, and I never let that interfere my energy, because the energy that I put out is, I'm a firm believer in what you put out is what you get or receive. And if I let that throw me off, y'all not gonna get Blue Leisure. You know what I mean? And I have to constantly remind myself of that, because it's easy to fall victim of just the negativity. You know what I mean? And it's hard. It's really hard.
So you got Blue Leisure out.
Right.
Right. What else are you working on? Because I know you're always working on something. If you're not
working.
If you're not going and riding camels in the desert or whatever.
Man.
But I ain't hating.
That was a long time ago.
I ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my dog to Myrtle Beach and see if I can put something on top of him. Nothing. I'm just saying I can't go ride a camel right now, so I got to create the ambiance.
You could go ride a camel. See, this is what people don't get. Dubai is really not that expensive. It's really not. Yeah, I can go on Emirates and get you a $500 ticket and go to Dubai.
What the McDonald's like
just
over
saying.
there? Because these are important factors. What is the McDonald's like over there?
The McDonald's? You know, I really couldn't tell you, because I hate McDonald's. It makes me sick. You know, I'm just saying. It does.
So what other new projects are you working on?
Well, the new video for Glow is coming out really, really soon. Excited about that. It's a movie, really cinematic. So, you know, that's coming. Working on actually the next project. So, I don't know if I should give y'all the name of that project yet.
Is it Purple Leisure?
Nah, it's not purple. It's not purple.
It better not be white.
It's not white either. Should I give that to y'all? That's an exclusive for y'all, because nobody else know that yet. I don't know, because we fam. I should
patiently
do that.
waiting.
I should
I'm
do
like,
that. Okay, she got the exclusive, y'all. She got the exclusive. So the name of the next project is called The Blue Tape.
The Blue Tape?
It's called The Blue Tape. Yeah, go ahead and sync that in real quick.
Blue Leisure, The Blue Tape. Is your favorite color blue?
It is.
Okay, but blue has a meaning for you.
It does.
What's that meaning?
Okay. Well, blue is a tranquil color. Blue means energy. Blue means positivity. And blue is just a mood color. So it kind of brings you into a, how should I say, for example, you see that couch right there. What color is it?
I'm colorblind, so it look green.
Where you getting green from?
It's blue. It's blue.
About to say, your eyes that bad?
Probably.
Damn, girl.
Probably.
Blue is just it's just a vibe color to me. Like anytime I'm around blue, it's positive energy for me, and that pours into my music. So that's why I put blue in there. So Blue Leisure is more of a concept project. Of course, all those things embodied in blue, but leisure is also a word of tranquility and relaxation as well, and more so an expression, which I've expressed a lot in Blue Leisure. So that's why I put the two together. Blue Tape is just more so a continuation of that, and it's just music that's compiled into this next project that I've been working on for a long time too. But it's just something interesting to put together. That's why I call it the Blue Tape.
Well, I'm gonna try this and see how this works out. James, before we get up out of here, can you tell everybody where they can find you at?
So you can definitely find me social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at King James Worthy. Not hard to find. Hit that follow button.
And you guys know who it is. It's your girl, Mo Brewster. You can follow me on IG at msatldoll. You can also follow me on the Post Up News. That's DAPOST News. If you want to follow my camera guy, you got to follow me first and get my permission to follow him. And we up back.